We're heading into a new week of NHL action, and I've got 5 more game picks heading your way. Let's get into it with NHL Picks of the Week. Hey everybody, it is time for NHL Picks of the Week, where I choose 5 games from the upcoming week of NHL action and tell you who I think is going to win. This is brought to you by BetUS. Please check out the link down in the description of the video. There are some great sign-up bonuses available when you get started with BetUS today. It's a great day to start winning. And it'd be a great day for me to start winning as well. These past couple weeks have been rough. 1-4 again last week. But my overall record on the season remains pretty good at 58-31. That's about 65%. But these past couple weeks, there's been a lot of upsets in the NHL. A lot of the top teams have kind of stumbled and gone through some losing streaks, taken some bad losses. So that certainly hasn't helped. But like when a team gets on a losing streak or has a rough stretch, you just got to keep pushing through it and try and get back on track. And that's what we're going to do here today. Hopefully we have a much better week this week. Let's get into my picks. Starting with Monday, March 7th, I've got the Florida Panthers over the Buffalo Sabres. Florida looks like they're back to being the Florida Panthers. They had a little bit of a rough stretch, a 3-game losing streak in there. But they're back on track, winning their last 2 games, looking like the Panthers have looked for most of this season. And I think they're going to get the job done over Buffalo. Also, Buffalo plays today, so tomorrow's game is a second game of a back-to-back set for them. That second game is always tough. Panthers have got to get it done in this one. Also, from Monday night, I like the Colorado Avalanche over the New York Islanders. Colorado here is certainly the better team. Islanders have had a pretty rough season so far. They've got quite a few guys out with injuries, including Matt Barzal and Anders Lee. So literally like 2 of their best forwards are in the lineup. Colorado is coming off a loss in overtime against Calgary. Colorado doesn't lose 2 games in a row very often. So I like the Avalanche to get it done on the road against the Isles. Next pick comes from March 8th, which is Tuesday night. I've got the Tampa Bay Lightning over the Winnipeg Jets. Now, Tampa Bay, obviously having a very strong season, defending champs. They had a tough loss against Pittsburgh last week, but they're back, looking like Tampa should, I would imagine, by this game. I don't think that's going to be anything that affects them long term. They're the better team. Lightning are really, really good. The Jets, they're, on the outside of the playoff picture right now out in the Western Conference. Tampa, I think, gets it done in this one. This could be a big road win for the Lightning. Next pick for me comes from Thursday. We have the LA Kings over the San Jose Sharks on March 10th. This is a game that LA needs to win. San Jose is not a playoff team this year. They're actually playing really, really poorly here. Recently, they only have 2 wins in their last 10 games. LA is in a playoff spot right now, trying to hold second place in the Pacific with a bunch of teams right on their heels. This is a very big game that the Kings need to win. You got to beat the bad opponents if you're going to be a playoff team. And LA, trying to be a playoff team, trying to hold that position in the Pacific, need to beat the bad teams. And at this point, the San Jose Sharks, while they stuck around for the first half of the year, have become a very bad team here in the second half of the year and are really struggling. So I got Kings winning there. And my final pick comes from Friday, March 11th. Got the Pittsburgh Penguins over the Vegas Golden Knights. This game is in Pittsburgh. I think that gives the Pens a good advantage there. Vegas on the road coming to the East Coast. And both of these teams are pretty good. Pittsburgh is definitely better than Vegas. Vegas has been a little bit of a disappointment this season. They've had a lot of injury issues, which certainly hasn't helped. They've had big name players out of the lineup for a lot of this year. But at the end of the day, Pittsburgh, I think, is the better team. They've certainly been better than Vegas for most of this season, and I think the Penguins get it done on home ice against a pretty tough opponent coming from the West. So those are my picks of the week for this week in the NHL. Hopefully it is a good week. We need to get back on track. On Monday, I've got the Panthers over the Sabres and the Avalanche over the Islanders. On Tuesday, I have the Lightning over the Jets. On Thursday, the Kings over the Sharks. And on Friday, the Penguins over the Golden Knights. So good luck this week. Hopefully it goes well. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our merchandise store, membership, and donation links are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon.